You're a packaging distributor, still selling tape and bubble wrap and brown boxes just like you did 15 years ago. That model is floundering, if not dying, if not close to being dead. Look, Veritiv and Amazon and Crown and all the big boys can go deeper and cut to the bone, and you can't. What I'm getting at here is, as a packaging distributor, you need a better approach. In today's video, I'm going to show you exactly how to do it, how we're going to do it on our end, just so you can tag along for the ride. Stay tuned. Look, for the past 20 years, packaging companies, I don't care whether they're manufacturers or packaging distributors for the most part, we have allowed this mediocrity. We've allowed just this sort of sell commodity stuff. Why? Well, it was easier. The sealed airs and the tape companies and the cryovacs or whoever it may be would send in to packaging resellers like Veritiv, Stephen Gould, whatever, and teach and train those people how to sell their products. And it was a brilliant strategy. And for the most part, everybody jumped on board. It's like, why bother paying for anybody? Because they'll send in, Sealed Air will send in their own reps to teach and train and buy lunch and take everybody out to dinner. And that was a perfect business model. Well, the issue is now is everybody is kind of, we bypassed, everyone's fighting over the same piece of pie. And, I don't care whether it's Veritiv fighting Stephen Gould or fighting Piedmont Packaging or Crown Packaging, whatever. Everybody's fighting over that same mediocrity, and everyone's slicing and dicing the same bubble wrap and banding and tape. And the opportunity here that's out there is getting out of this commodity packaging into a specialized world. But the problem is these packaging companies, and in particular the packaging reps, have not been trained, don't understand both sides. They don't understand the different types of specialized packaging opportunities or where to get that packaging and how to do it properly. And they certainly don't know what companies could and would use that packaging and what person or titles to get to at that particular company. And this is where I'm going to teach you today and go through this with a quick little background about my world and why it's so important, because you've got one of these once-in-a-lifetime opportunities that probably isn't going to be around a year or so from now, okay? So let me explain. First of all, been doing this for 35 years. I have always believed that technology allows us to be bigger than we come across, as bigger than we are, cover more ground, etc. But never in my lifetime have I seen anything quite like this. The packaging industry is probably 5, maybe 10 years behind every other industry. They're very set in their ways, very stuck just the way it's always been, with same mediocre salespeople, same people they could, again, you're kicking the tire, but the world is caving around them. And a lot of these packaging companies are whipping their salespeople, sell more, you gotta sell more. What are we supposed to sell when all you've ever done, or all they've ever done, is sell commodity bubble wrap and tape and pallets and brown boxes? And part of this here is my world of, like, I've been seeing this kind of unfolding in front of my eyes, where for the last 6 months or a year, I've been really pleading and YouTubing and LinkedIn posting and articles that, guys, you got to do something different. This is, you're beating on the same, you're pushing on the same pull door. So I finally reached a point where a business coach of mine said, hey, do it yourself. Make something, find a case study that you can go out and do the same exact things that you've been promoting to other people to do. And now it's like, you know what? That's a great idea. We're going to take standuppouches.net, a kind of tired and stale company in the flexible packaging space, and literally use all the tools that we've got, sales AI, Clay, obviously YouTube and content and blogging and articles and ebooks and posts and social media and all the different things we can do to prove that this technology can make you come across bigger than you are, can get you indoors, because today's decision maker does not want a cold call. There was a time 20 years ago or 25 years ago, you could make cold calls or stop in and just try to talk to somebody. You can't do that anymore, not with security and rules and regulations and key cards. And you can't do that, right? And you can't just pick up the call and hope to meet somebody or call somebody. You've got to be able to work the way today's decision maker wants to work. They want to be educated. They want to know what you do. They want to know why you do it. They want to know what are the companies you sell that are like them. Why are they buying from you? What are they buying from you? What advantages to what you have do you give them? This is what today's decision maker wants to know ahead of time. This is where they want to be able to kind of get a lead to know about them in advance. Then they'll reach out. Then they'll take a call. Then they'll be able to understand more. I do want to have a conversation or a Zoom meeting, or I want to learn more, whatever that may be. The point I'm getting at is this information that's out there, this information is doable, but you got to give it to the decision makers the way they want. So I hope that made sense. We're going to be using all the online platforms, on the online tools that are out there. We're going to make our own relaunch of standuppouches.net. Document everything, share everything. So follow us, come along for the ride, watch what we're doing, see how we're going and what we're doing here. And then obviously we hope you'll continue to follow us. Hope you will like and like our content and our videos and share this. And again, at the end of the day, if we can help you from our experience, awesome. If we can help kind of prevent mistakes and disasters on your end, even better. So come along for the ride. Like the video, hopefully, if you like the video, like it, please. Share it. And again, like I said, come along for the ride. Thanks.